Hi everyone, it's Darren here, the Very Creative Vegan, and I hope you're all having a wonderful Easter. And if you're watching this video after Easter, then I hope you had a nice Easter then, if that makes any sense. Well, thanks for tuning into this video. The Very Creative Vegan has got some very exciting news. I am creatively collaborating with another vegan who I met via Instagram, and she is Miss Red Vegan. Some of you may know her, some of you may not know her yet, but you're going to get to know her because we're going to create a new YouTube channel together that's going to be released in May. And on that channel, she's going to tell you life stories. She's going to review vegan products. She's going to tell you about, what works for her as a vegan, what doesn't work. And she's got her own unique style. She's going to give beauty tips. She's got quite liberal views and she's a great person. I really am excited that we met via Instagram. And I suggested to her, I've got a new news channel called VeganOrb, which is global vegan and plant-based news today for a healthier world tomorrow. But I have been looking for a personality, a voice, and someone who is a vegan in the world who would be the voice and the face of the channel. And thankfully, Miss Red Vegan has agreed to be that voice of the channel. And so on a monthly basis, she will be giving you inspiring vegan stories from around the world via the VeganOrb news channel. Melissa Dion is her real name, and I'm going to ask her a few questions now live on YouTube. Hi Melissa, Miss Red Vegan, I hope you're well. Nice to see you.
Hi Darren.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for doing this creative collaboration with me. And the first question I'd like to ask you is, how long have you been a vegan and when did you decide to go vegan?
So it's been about 8 years that I've been vegan. I don't have a vegan anniversary like so many do, and maybe I should just go back and pick a day because I am jealous when people are able to celebrate that day, like a birthday or anniversary. But the way I did it was kind of slowly over a period of maybe 4 months, and it all started at work. One of my coworkers lent me a book, Skinny Bitch. Controversial book. I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend it for reasons of maybe some fat shaming and language, but it did changed my life. It opened my eyes to veganism. It inspired me to learn more, and I fell down a rabbit hole of information, of blogs, of movies, of other books that led me to go from a meat eater to a vegetarian to a vegan. So it did its job, I guess.
Yeah, that's really interesting that it was a book that inspired you to embrace veganism fully. For me, it was watching the documentary Cowspiracy. That was the thing that really changed my mind completely. So why did you come up with the name Miss Red Vegan, and what is the meaning behind it?
So I changed my name on Instagram because my original name was just my initial and my maiden last name. And I wanted people to know that I was vegan right off before having to read my bio or look into it any further. I wanted it to be immediate and red because red was a college nickname of mine. So it just seemed to make sense, Miss Red Vegan. That's who I am. Red's my favorite color. It's my hair color. It just seemed to work perfectly.
What problems do you face being a vegan in the USA today?
I think the biggest problem for vegans right now in the US is this attitude of willful ignorance that has come with the latest political environment, where being educated is almost seen as a bad thing. I'm not sure the right way to put it, but people don't want to, some people don't want to learn more. Some people want to stand by their old beliefs, and that has a lot to do with, they don't want to know the reasons why veganism's the future and why it's so important and healthy and, important for the environment. And those other things. They just want to respond with bacon or other negative one-liners, and it's really difficult and hard. I had one experience years ago when I ran a 5K here in Worcester. I love my city, and but at the end of the 5K, they were grilling up burgers, and so I popped over to the line and I was like, by the way, do you have any veggie burgers by any chance? Very politely, not expecting, but figured why not ask. And the gentleman at the line looked me straight in my eyes and said, I hate you and people like you. And it hurt. And I just smiled back at him and said, well, I don't hate you, and I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't know, I'm sure I could have come up with a better comeback now, but at the time I was pretty shocked. And I find a lot of that, like, people hate for, I don't know, no good reason, and it's a sad time that our country's going through. So sorry it's such a downer response, but it's the truth.
So what do you love about being a vegan more than anything?
Oh my gosh, I love everything about being vegan. My only regret is not going vegan sooner. The food, of course, is number one. But more than that, deeper than that, is just knowing that I'm doing my best, that I have made a conscious decision to live differently than most of society, and to live consciously, I guess. And it's a really great feeling to not just do the status quo and to live according to your beliefs and to fall asleep at night knowing that you're doing the best you can for something so important to the world.
I'm finding now globally that there are so many inspiring vegans, from celebrities to actors to activists to, athletes. What vegans inspire you?
Oh my gosh. What a long list. There are so many vegan celebrities these days, and I could name them: the cookbook authors, the weightlifters, the actresses and models. But really who inspires me is just the average vegan who, lives, is their only vegan in their household, or doesn't have any friends in town who are vegan, and does their homework to learn all the spots and the foods and without any help from people in real life. Those are the people who inspire me. The vegans in the meat-eating cities, and where they're seen as the crazy people. Those are the true inspirations.
Yeah, I agree. So I found your profile on Instagram, but I'm curious, when did you come across the Very CreatiVegan on social media?
I'm not exactly sure. Every day I look for new vegans to follow on Instagram, and I follow as many as I can, and I love getting to know new people. And I don't remember exactly when I found your profile, but oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did.
You've got over 18,500 followers now, and you seem to be getting about 1,000 new followers a week. Why do you think it's been growing so fast?
I think my profile has grown so fast because I show all my delicious vegan food that I eat. I think I travel kind of regularly, and I think people like to see what food I find and what I'm eating and what delicious things are available in different places. And I also share a lot of other parts of my life that I think are fun and add dimension. I share art because I work at an art museum. I share my outfit of the day because I enjoy fashion. I share pictures of Frankie, my best friend, and my doggie. And so I think that it's a nice community for vegans where they feel comfortable and get to see what I'm eating and doing, and I think that's why it's grown so quickly.
Miss Red Vegan, I'm really excited about doing this new YouTube channel with you, but what do you mostly want the viewers to get from it?
Well, I would love my vegan viewers to feel a sense of community, maybe learn some tips, maybe just see how I do it and see if it brings anything new into their lives. I want to become friends, with everybody. For the non-vegans, I hope they come to the channel and learn that veganism's not weird. It's not bizarre. It's just a different way of looking at life, really. And we're normal people. We're just maybe a little bit more open-minded, or I don't know. But I want to help normalize veganism, and I want the non-vegans to come and see my life and how I do it, and my tips and tricks and thoughts on different topics.
What I'm finding in the current vegan community is there's a real sense from people that they want to collaborate and help one another to spread the word of veganism, about ethical living, non-cruelty to animals, and ecoism for the planet and for all of us. Do you see your creative collaboration with VeganOrb, the news channel, as a way for you to do this?
Absolutely, Darren. I think the more vegan voices out there in social media for people to see, I think the better. We all offer a slightly different perspective on how to do things, how we look at veganism and the world and the foods we eat and our styles. And I think they all need to be shown in order to show the non-vegan public that we're all different and we're, normal.
Thank you, Miss Red Vegan, for your time today and answering all my questions, and we look forward to seeing more videos of you soon on your new YouTube channel. We plan to launch the channel on May the 1st, so you can all check it out then, and please subscribe. I'm excited about this creative collaboration, and I'm looking forward to producing some great videos that you're all going to enjoy, with stories about veganism, products, all kinds of things that are going to be, in the style of Miss Red Vegan. And VeganOrb is going to bring you news from around the world. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more videos about veganism and creativity, please subscribe to my channel above or below. And if you want to see Miss Red Vegan, if you don't know who she is, then check her out on Instagram from the link below now. It's awesome. And again, thanks for watching this video, everybody. Please be a very creative vegan for yourself, for the animals and the planet. Respect to everyone, and see you again soon. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now, and see you on my channel soon.